Hey, okay. So I'm gonna do a quick little one today. My dog was really sick last night, so I stayed up super late taking care of her and making sure she was okay. And so this is gonna be a really quick one, and a really quick one, but really important one too. Today, I wanted to talk about how people who are your followers, they're treat them with respect and treat them like you would a personal friend, right? Treat them really well, because these people that you're marketing to, these people that you're marketing to, these people that have like chosen to subscribe, or these people who have chosen to like click like, or these people who have chosen to just be, you know, supportive of what you're doing, they're people too. At the end of the day, behind those numbers, behind the numbers of subscribers on an email list, on Mailchimp, on Drip, or whatever you have, the email list of people who, the people who have clicked like. Or follow on your Twitter, the people who have started following you on Instagram, the people who have started commenting and upvoting things on Reddit, the people who are following your Board Game Geek page, like, and your face, and kind of join your Facebook group. People who have done all these things, right? People have done all these things, and they're not just numbers. They're people. They're people with hopes. They're people with dreams. They're people with aspirations, and they're hoping to look at you and look at your product and look to you and look to your product to help make their lives that much easier, that much better. They've seen something in your product that will enable them to really make things more efficient, in what they're doing, make things more seamless in their lives, make things more just simple, right? And so when you're thinking about how to approach the people who are following you for your crowdfunding launch, the people who are following you for that Kickstarter campaign, that Indiegogo campaign, honestly, just even beyond crowdfunding, when you're seeing all these people kind of like adding you, or kind of people subscribing to your list, or people who have said online that they're interested in your product and what you're making and this idea that you have, and you start seeing all these comments, these things, these testimonials, these like user generated content, all this thing that's coming up, right? If you're seeing all these things, just remember that at the end of the day, all these people are those who are looking to you for just like that inspiration, that like ease, right? And they're all people, right? That's the most important thing. They're all people. And just think about how you want to be treated, right? As a person, right? You want to be heard, you want safety, you want security, you want friendship, you want love, you want all these things that are so basic to human relationships. And just think about that when you're trying to figure out what content to put out, when you're trying to figure out what to say to your followers, what to say to your backers, because all of these people, they're just people, right? Like when you're trying to market, when you're trying to get your product out there, when you're trying to get your idea out there, think about how people on the other end of the line, how people on the other end of the screen, how people on the other end would want to be treated, because at the end of the day, there's people, right? And the more you treat these followers, these subscribers like people, the more they're going to want to follow you, because they're going to feel heard. They're going to feel that this is something that they really want to be part of. This is something that they trust, they like, they find credible. And so that's kind of the main, it's super quick, but this is the main message of the day, right? It's that everyone is, those who are following you, those numbers, they're all people behind those numbers. And so just treat people as such, right? Well, how does this kind of apply to your crowdfunding campaign? Let's kind of do that as the next step. How does this apply to your crowdfunding campaign? Okay, so every time someone subscribes to your email list, right, the first thing you do is send a welcome email, right? Thank you so much for joining, right? I really appreciate you being here, and I hope that you are able to understand the product. I hope you know what it is. I hope that this product is able to help you meet this certain goal, or is able to help you solve a certain problem. right? So that is the first thing, like have that communication. Yes, it's an automated email, but when you're writing it, think about the end user in mind and that it's going to be a person, a real person who receives this message from you. From there, like if someone likes an image that you post on social media, if someone comments on a picture, if someone like reaches out to you via email and has questions, like these are all people who have seen your product, have seen your thing, are curious about it, like it, enjoy it, really want to see more of it. They're all people with all these thoughts and ideas. So be sure to thank them. Be sure to respond to every single one of their questions. Be sure to tell them what the product is. Be sure to make sure that all their questions are answered in the fullest extent possible. Make sure that everything that you're doing is able to quell their fears and also elevate their needs and desires for your product, right? Um, Really, like people who spend time, drafting content and creating content, and then they never interact, you're forgetting that the people who are on the other end, the people who see your content, the people who like it, the people who comment on it, and they're people and they want to have back and forth conversation. They want to have, build a relationship. And the more of a relationship you can build with them, the more strongly they'll feel about your particular product, your particular brand, and you as a founder. And so from here, right, this is like the pre-launch. Once you go into launch, like what happens if people comment on your crowdfunding campaign, if people send you an email with a question, if people kind of share your idea or share your product, make sure to say thank you. Make sure to respond to comments. Make sure to say thank you, even if it's a negative comment, right? Like someone took the time to really put down the comment, or if it's like a suggestion or an idea, say thank you because someone took the time out of their day to read through or watch or listen to something that you made or something that you posted or something that you talked about, and they took the time to like give that feedback. And so make sure you say thank you and make sure that you respond to them and make sure that all of the conversations, all the messages are responded to in like a timely manner. Like if you have like a Facebook inbox, if you have like a DM box for Instagram that you have open, like all this stuff, just people are going to be commenting, people are going to be asking questions. Just make sure you interact with them because they want this interaction. They want to form these relationships, and then you'll be kept top of mind too from there. Anyways, it's super quick, but just treat the people who are following you as people, because that's all, it's all, at the end of the day, it's all people, right? Like billion-dollar companies like Coca-Cola, for example, who have people who drink Coke every day, or talk about Coca-Cola with their friends, or like are on Coke's side when the Coke versus Pepsi conversation is on, right? Like when that thing happens, just make sure that you're there in those conversations too, because they're all people. Anyway, so this was a quick one. Thanks for being here, and we'll do a longer one tomorrow when my dog isn't sick. But thank you so much for being here. If you've liked stuff in this channel, please be sure to subscribe, comment, like, and be sure to go to crushcrowdfunding.com/subscribe for the newsletter. And I send it out every single week, and there's a fun little surprise inside for you. All right. See you next time. Bye.